I would like to take you through a couple different breathing techniques that we use in Kundalini Yoga and in general, that it's just good to have breathing techniques that can benefit you on a daily basis whenever you remember to implement them and try them out. Build them into your morning routines, into any kind of a routine. I mean, the simplest one, for example, is also about taking 3 deep breaths. And it doesn't mean just inhaling deeply, it means consciously inhaling all the way down to the base of the belly, of the stomach, and filling your entire body up with that breath and exhaling all of it out again as well. So it's a conscious full body breath, and to remind yourself throughout the day to do it 3 times full body conscious breathing. And that already resets your neural pathways, your whole energy, your perspective of the day. You can change with the breath. So let's get started. First one I'd like to talk about is long deep breathing. And long deep breathing can be practiced lying down, sitting, basically wherever. The more comfortable you are, the better it is. The more the body will go into a relaxation mode. So let's go through it. I like to explain it as a long deep inhale starts at the base here. So you have to visualize you filling your body up from the base all the way up to the top. So really allowing the body to fill itself up, and then when you exhale from the top, pushing all the air out. So you can have that visualization of filling up and emptying out. So we'll do one long deep breath together, starting at the base, rib cage, chest. Exhale, chest, rib cage, belly. And I consciously pull my stomach in to push that last bit of air out. So again, without talking, I'll show you. So it's alright, let's try it together. Inhale now. As you might have noticed I'm using 3 separate inhales just to emphasize that there's these 3 compartments that you're filling up. Already I've got a rush of oxygen going into my head, feeling more awake, more here. So let's just do it for 1 minute all together. And we'll begin now, starting at the base. In, out. Last one in, and fully out. Alright, so this is a brilliant breath to use just before going to bed, just before waking up. It might feel difficult to get into it, but once you start that process of breathing deeply into your body, you kickstart your day, or you end the day on a very calm note. It's just healing on many, many levels. And yeah, try to use it when we go through kriyas, when we do exercises and we do long, deep breathing. Then always remember, you're filling the body up to the maximum, you're exhaling it all out, and it's conscious. A long, deep breath is always conscious. Breath of fire. Breath of fire, people get confused with a lot. It does take a little bit of time until we get used to it, because it's not something we do in our everyday lives. It's again a very conscious movement connected to the breath. We're going to be panting like a dog, but with our tongues staying in. So I'm just going to show what panting would look like, and I'm using my belly as well. Now, breath of fire is basically that same breath and same movement. As I exhale, the belly goes in, but with my nose. So it looks like this. Each time I exhale, I consciously contract my stomach and pull the navel into the spine. So you can do it slow as well. It takes time to build up to a fast pace. So we inhale, feel the belly expand. Exhale, pull that belly in. And then we just do it on a faster pace. Alright, that's breath of fire. And you should always feel that when you exhale, navel goes in. Also try it with your eyes closed and imagine, visualize that when you exhale, you want to push all the air out so that the air can come out. So you have to create a tight situation in the stomach so that it pushes the air out. Okay, let's give it a go for a little longer now. Inhale. Exhale. And begin breath of fire. Exhale out, navel in. Inhale and relax. So we use this a lot in Kundalini Yoga. It is so vital and it has such great benefits. It neutralizes the pH of your blood. It massages all the internal organs. It kickstarts the circulation. It just, yeah, there's many, many benefits to it. It's also breath of fire, so it starts the fire in the digestive system. And yeah, it just makes it an exercise that we do even more intense. So it intensifies the movement and cleanses and adds another detox to what we do in the sets. I personally practice this in the shower. I can brush my teeth while I do breath of fire. Sometimes I even walk down the street and I practice breath of fire. It helps me connect to who I want to be in that moment. It reminds me, okay, connect back to your breath, your navel, so the source of self-empowerment, our intuition, gut feeling. So I love practicing breath of fire. It also tones the abs, tones the pelvic floor. Again, has so many benefits. Practice it as much as you can throughout the day whenever you remember.